Hey guys, so in this video I will be explaining why I'm leaving YouTube, and I'll probably talk about quite a few things. If I waffle on, just bear with it. In this video I'll try and explain everything that I need to, and I'll try and talk about everything that I have to talk about. I'll make sure that I cover everything that's important, because this will be probably my last video that I will actually have the chance to talk to you guys, and so I really hope you pay attention to everything I say, and I hope by the end of this video you truly understand the reasons behind why I'm leaving YouTube, and also have an idea of the amazing journey that I've had, and we'll talk through it as I go along. But before I begin, if my voice sounds a bit weird, as in if the background sounds a bit like if it's echoing or anything, it's because I'm sitting in my brother's car and recording this commentary, because there was nowhere else to sit in the house, as I have family around and everyone's just making too much noise. So I just asked him if I could just sit in the car and explain to you guys and just record however long this is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be at least 20 minutes, but who knows, might be longer. I'll try and not waste any time, and I'll try to get straight to the point, because I'm limited with time myself as it is, but I really needed to get this video out. I've been delaying it for weeks, but here we go. Today I'm recording this, and I'm going to make sure that I upload it on the same day as I'm recording this voiceover. So the most important thing to talk about first is the reasons why I'm leaving YouTube, and the first one is because the amount of time that I don't have. I'm very limited with my time, and that's because my life is very busy. As most of you know, that I've graduated from university in summer, but I've chosen to do a postgraduate degree. It's called a master's. In UK we call it that. You might call it wherever you guys live as well, but I'm doing a master's, and that is taking up a lot of my time. But other than that, I do have a life outside of university, and that is something that I'm going to get into much later in the video. But there's something else that I'm doing which is also taking up a lot of my time, and I don't have much time to play Asphalt as it is. My teammates, my clubmates on Asphalt 9 will tell you that they hardly see me that active, and if you watch my video I uploaded maybe a few days ago where I left the multiplayer the series, I was unranked and there was 1 hour left, and I just forced myself to play quickly and managed to get to Legend League. So that's how it is. I hardly have time to play time limited events, which is why I've not been unlocking many cars, or haven't progressed as much. I'm still only 77% way through my career for Asphalt 9. So yeah, my time is very, very limited with the free time that I get to do YouTube, and the time that I do get free through the day, I like to rest rather than play games. Now for some of you, playing games might be the way you guys rest, but that's not how it works for me. I like to give myself an actual break from everything, because even then playing can sometimes be frustrating. You guys know how it is in multiplayer or whatnot. I really like to give myself a break and just relax, just watch whatever I need to watch on YouTube, or just listen to whatever it is, or just spend time at home. And I like to stay away from the screen as much as possible. So that is the main reason why I'm leaving YouTube, is because I do not have time. Now don't get it wrong, the times I do play Asphalt, I do record a lot of videos, but it's not the recording that takes time, it's the editing. So sitting down, opening up software, those of you who make videos, you know how it is. It's not a 5-minute thing where you can just upload a video just like that. And especially when most of my videos that I make, that I used to make, should I say, all my series, they take a lot of time. They take hours to record, then compile the clips, and sometimes even convert the files, record the audio, edit it how I need to, and then add the soundtracks and make sure everything's in place, and then rendering takes ages as well, and then on top of that, then uploading, creating the thumbnails. So it is a lengthy process, and I just don't have the time to do that. So honestly, like it or not, believe it or not, that is my number one reason that I do not have much time when it comes to making videos. Now the second reason is a lack of motivation, and that comes from a lot of different things. Now yes, the lack of time can fit into that also, because when you don't have much time to play, and when you're just busy throughout the day, you like doing university, then work, then revision, whatever it is, and then the other thing I talked about, which I'll explain, and then I get tired, so I'm not really motivated to play, record, and then upload a video. But that type of motivation loss also comes from the fact, and this is a fact that I cannot deny, although I've been trying to for months, but I've accepted it about 2-3 months ago, when I actually accepted that my channel, there is no going back, as in my channel will not be able to climb back to the top. Or it's not like my channel is at the top, but I will not be able to do as well as I used to. And you guys might not like it when I say this, but I've noticed that many people are not interested in my videos. Like, a lot of people, believe it or not, they comment and that's about it. They don't even watch the video, and I know that because some of the comments that I read, it has nothing to do with the video, or I'll say something in the video or mention something in the video, and the comment has nothing to do with that. So a lot of people just comment and then leave, or they don't even watch the video, and you can tell by the number of views that my videos are getting. It's a massive decrease compared to what it used to be, and that really demotivated me big time, because there was at a point where my channel was doing really well, and I was so happy because I felt like a lot of people were enjoying the content that I was putting out. But not also that, it's like I said, I put a lot of time into the videos, and when you spend a lot of your free time, which you could be doing something else with, and you spend it behind making a video, and then you don't get the right amount of views in respect to the amount of time that you spent behind the video, then that is really off-putting, and it hurts. Obviously not physically, but it's like a little sting inside where, okay, I spent all that time making that video and people aren't gonna bother to watch it. So yeah, once or twice, okay, fair enough, but constantly, and for a lot of the videos, like top 5 fails of the week, multiplayer Mondays, subscriber request Saturdays, all of these videos, maybe if it was just from one series, then okay, understandable, you could say that, alright, that series itself is not doing well, but it's all around my videos that, and time limited events, multiplayer, whatever it is, my videos were just not doing well, and that really demotivated me completely. But please don't get it wrong, I still respect and I still love all those people that watched every single video, that minority of people that watch my videos, and you guys know who you are. Like, deep down inside, you might be able to fake it in the comments, but those of you who know who you are, that watch every video of mine that I upload, no matter what it is, I honestly have so much love and respect for you guys for sticking with me all the way through. But it's a fact, a large majority, there's a large number of people that don't watch my videos in comparison to the people that do, and that is always going to overpower the fact that, okay, you know, it is demotivating. And okay, you can say that I should do it for the amount of subscribers that do watch my videos, but okay, let's take this into fact. I have 30,000 subscribers, and yes, I don't expect all 30,000 people who subscribe to watch my videos. I don't even expect 50% of the people that have subscribed to watch my videos, but what I do expect is at least 10%, or even let's make that 5%. So we're talking 3,000 or 1,500 to 2,000, let's say maybe 2,500 people to watch or almost every single video that I upload, and that's not asking a lot. Even if I was able to get that much consistently, I would still consider doing YouTube. Like some of you have said, even if you just upload once every 2 weeks or something like that, I would have done that if I was consistent with the amount of interest that was in my videos. But there is no interest. It's a harsh fact, and it is what it is. Some of you have said it clearly, and it hurts every time I notice it, but it is what it is, and that is, people are just not interested in my videos. So that has really demotivated me. So just to summarize, it's the lack of time and the complete lack of motivation that has just made me want to leave YouTube. But it's all for the best. I know that once this YouTube is out the way, I can focus on a lot of things that matter, because I spent a lot of time, and sometimes I used to stress out a lot making these videos, and I need something to upload so that my subscribers remain interested in my channel. And even though I used to like force time during my day, even when I used to be so tired to make videos, and after doing all that sacrifice and people just don't watch your videos, it honestly hurts. I'm hoping you guys are trying to understand it from my perspective. After making so much sacrifice and people just don't care, it honestly feels like people just do not care in watching my videos. So that's what demotivated me to want to continue YouTube. Now, another thing I should mention, now please don't get this twisted, or please don't take this the wrong way with the fact that I'm not disrespecting any of the YouTubers, but I also keep an eye out on the type of videos that people like to watch. And I thought, okay, maybe I should try and do the same, in the sense that maybe make more multiplayer videos, or maybe make certain type of videos in the sense that where I try and have a more connection with the subscribers. But even then, that didn't work. And I don't mean any discredit to the YouTubers, but I feel like I maybe might have spent more time during my day making behind the video to make sure the quality of the content that I upload is good. And other YouTubers do that as well. But when you see that other YouTubers who are uploading the same types of videos you are, and they're getting people like their videos but they don't like yours, that also really puts me off. And I don't mean any disrespect, and I'm not saying it in a way that I'm jealous or I have any hatred. It's not like that at all. It's just the fact that it feels like my videos are just there for the sake of it. If people want to watch it, then okay, fine, why not click on this video? But people don't understand the amount of time that goes behind it, especially when you have a busy life and you force it, and when you do it for the subscribers and the subscribers don't bother to watch, then think about it yourself. If you were in that situation, how would you feel? So it really did demotivate me. But all that being said, I don't have any disrespect to any of the other YouTubers. I don't mean anything bad, or I don't have anything against them. It's more I have something against myself, that why wasn't I able to keep my subscribers interested in my channel, even though I tried so hard, introduced so many different series. And not to boast or not to brag about myself, but I believe that my channel had the most diverse content, where the types of videos that I used to upload, it ranged a lot. I mean, how many different series did I have? How many different types of videos did I used to upload? But even then, it was not good enough. And I truly believe that sometimes there are just obvious signs that are there, and I honestly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I think of it in a way that these are signs for me to quit. I might have also mentioned it in one of my posts on the community section, that I take these as signs that, okay, you've had a great run, but everybody has to cross the finish line at one point, and if this is it, then I'm gonna accept it straight on, and it is what it is, and that is why I'm quitting YouTube. But I truly hope you guys try and understand it from my point of view, as a YouTuber's point of view rather than a subscriber's point of view. Especially those of you who watch every single video of mine, I really want you to truly understand it from my perspective, so that you know why I'm actually quitting YouTube. And most of you would have done the same as well if you were in my position. So yeah, I hope that's clear for all of you. I know I probably repeated myself so many times, said the same thing so many different times, but once again, I really hope that you now actually understand my main two reasons as to why I'm quitting YouTube. But that being said, let's move on to my YouTube career and my YouTube story as it is, as most of you guys might have heard from my Q&As, but if you haven't, then we'll have a quick little breakdown. So before I even started uploading videos, one of me and my friends, we were in college. I was in my first year of college. I used to play Asphalt 8. This was in November of 2013, and one of my good friends, we always used to WhatsApp each other, showing each other what times we got in some of the career modes and like in the seasons, the season 6 or whatever it was. And I used to record videos simply out of the fact that I wanted to test the screen recorder on my phone, because I had a Sony Xperia Z2 at the time. And when I showed him the videos, he said, why don't you upload it onto YouTube? So cutting the long story short, eventually I did upload, and that was my first video, which was a Ferrari F50 Max Pro tuning, which I uploaded on April 11th of 2015. And who knew that would be the start of a really good journey, and to get to where I've got to now and all the things I've accomplished, I guess you could say, is because of my friend who told me to upload onto YouTube. So yeah, but even before that, like, not just my friend, I used to look up to a lot of the YouTubers at the time. There was a Fury Lewis Hamilton. His channel is, I think he has the same name, or he might have called it Fury LH. We have Elite Hector, so many of the other elite members, the Rev members, I can't even remember their names. There was Elite DeLorean as well. But I used to look up to all of these guys that used to upload these videos, and I thought, I wish I could do what they do. And fast forward 3-4 years, I have accomplished that, and I've inspired so many other people. And I think out of everything, that's what means the most to me, to be able to have an impact on somebody else's asphalt journey, and to inspire people to want to become like me in terms of my asphalt racing or whatever it is. That means a great deal to me, and out of everything, I think I'll remember and cherish that the most, that I've actually had an impact on so many people and made people smile throughout my videos, or being someone that they've looked up to. But we'll get into that later on. So let's continue with my asphalt career. Fast forward a couple of weeks or months, let's say a couple of weeks, I had uploaded about 10 videos by now. And I remember once my friend said, let me just see your YouTube channel. So he was flicking through my videos. I only had about 15 videos uploaded by now, and he said, oh my god, one of your videos has over 200 views. And at that time, that was a lot, because I used to average about 12 views a video, and about 5 of those views were myself, because I just used to like watching them back. So he said, one of your videos has over 200 views, and even to this day I can remember the look on his face when he said that. And it was a Ferrari FXX Evolution video on Sector 8 that I was using. Yeah, and that's another thing about the connection I have with my YouTube channel itself. I remember a lot of my videos and where I was at the time, or what I was doing, or who was with me, and depending on the video upload, I have these strong memories. Like, for example, I remember uploading a video with the Mercedes-Benz biome on Dubai. I think I titled it 5,000 credits in 50 seconds. I was sitting outside my chemistry class in college. I had a lesson at 9 o'clock, and I managed to reach there about 8:20 in the morning, because I managed to get early buses. So I was just playing Asphalt 8, and I was just farming some credits, and I recorded that video, and I said I'll upload this when I get home, and I did. And do some of you guys also remember that I was using a car? I'm not going to name the car, but I know exactly which video this is. Or actually, you know what, most of these videos I'll probably be showing you as I'm talking about. It was a time limited event for a car, and my WhatsApp popped up. It was one of my group chats, said badminton. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. If you do, then I know you've been watching my videos for a long time. So yeah guys, things like that, I honestly do remember many things like that. And fast forward a couple of months, I was invited into the Asphalt community by LED and I Hate Kate Drift, that was his name at the time. And I said no, because I wanted to keep myself to myself. I wanted to keep private. But lo and behold, eventually I did join, and that's because of them, and things kicked off even further. I made some great friends, and my biggest rival, but it was healthy at the time, was Brett Conway, and we had a great run as well. We competed in the Hall of Fame document. We had so many different challenges that we used to put up against each other, and that inspired or made other people want to join in as well. So that was a really great time. About I think July of 2015 is when I joined Rev Team. I was contacted by Rev Abdu, who to this day I still look up to a lot, and I always consider him my sensei, if that's like the best thing I can think of at the moment. And I'm so glad that he still plays Asphalt 9 and he's in the Asphalt club that I've created. So I always have a lot of respect for him, because he's the first one who was able to approach me. Before that, I was invited to other mini teams, but this was the first big team that I was ever invited to, so I accepted straight away. And I'm so happy to have made a really good name for the team, even though we've had hiccups along the way. We've had up and downs, you guys know the drill. I don't want to get into that, but throughout myself and my personality, my YouTube personality, I've been able to maintain the Rev Team, and I have some really great members even to this day, throughout Asphalt 9 and Asphalt 8 on all three platforms. And we have some really great members, so shout out to all of you who are in the Asphalt 9 Rev Club or Rev Team even in Asphalt 8. Alright, so we're going to take a big jump now. So we're going to jump about 1.5 or 2 years. By now I had started my subscriber request Saturdays series, and also I'd uploaded many videos. Throughout that time I'd also had one video. This was my first video to ever hit over 100,000 views, and that was the McLaren P1 GTR Max Pro tuning. That itself, that's a memory I'll never forget about that car and its event. And when Gameloft gifted me that car because of the screenshots I sent them about some of the hackers, and it was a long story, but that was a really great video and that was a really great day. I did McLaren P1 GTR tests along the way, and even throughout then there was multiple videos that I started uploading, R&D videos. But I think out of all my videos I've uploaded, the most popular ones were the Max Pro tuning, the upgrading videos, and that's something that people really used to enjoy. So 2 years is a long time to jump, but throughout this there were so many other YouTubers that started uploading videos, and we had a really great time. There was a really good buzz. We had multiplayer meetups from the community, and it was all just so much fun. I hosted some community races myself in multiplayer, and we had a really good time. And all throughout this time I used to upload simply out of a hobby, because I had more free time back then than I do now. So everything I uploaded was throughout just me wanting to upload. It was something fun for me, but I'd never realized that it would get so serious, because I started to become a person that people really looked up to and wanted more from. And it wasn't just videos that it was for entertainment. They wanted actual help, or they looked towards my videos. And I think that's when my mentality around YouTube started to change, because then I used to see YouTube as not like a job or something that was compulsory, but something I thought this was a way for me to reach out to people and help people. So it was more of a personal obligation, if you want to think of it like that, something that I wanted to do more than just like the meaning of a hobby. It was more like a task or an objective, a goal for myself, to help all the other people and entertain them along the way. And I'm proud to say that I believe that I managed to do that throughout the years. All the videos I uploaded, and people were really entertained with the type of videos that I did. I used to help out throughout the community. But I think one thing I'm really happy about, and I'm not saying, again, I don't want to brag or sound like I'm boasting about myself, but you guys followed somebody who you've never seen before and who you've never heard before, because it was so much later when I did my first commentary. You guys used to follow someone who just used to upload videos and play games, and you used to look up to him and respect him. And when I think about that a lot, I honestly can't put it to words how much that actually means to me. And then of course I started doing my commentaries, and then you guys had a deeper connection in the sense that you finally heard my voice. But even then, if you put it in a way that you guys were simply just following a voice, you didn't even know who I was personally, or like as in what my life was about. You were honestly just following a voice, and not let's say, I don't want to say you're following it blindly, but you are following it with such respect. And that's why even to this day I respect my subscribers and all the people that still watch my videos, because it means so much to me. I say it so many times, but those who have stuck with me, I honestly appreciate you guys so much. And to realize that I was able to achieve something like that, I would definitely say that is one of the biggest accomplishments in my life. So yeah, let's fast forward again. About summer of 2017, I'd say my channel was at its peak. All the types of videos I was uploading, they were doing really well. I was connecting well with my subscribers. People kept coming back. It was a good, solid connection. And I think at this time was when I had my first pop-up in game, when I created my channel trailer. What a video that was as well, by the way. I love that video. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. But yeah, my channel kicked off then, but sad to say that it only lasted about 2 or 3 months. And then that's when I started noticing, I don't know why, but that's when a decrease in the amount of interest in my videos started to come then. So I try and revamp my channel. I said we're going to create new series, and I asked what people wanted to see. And that's one thing I want you guys to notice. I always try and make my videos in respect to what you guys wanted to see, rather than just what I wanted to upload myself. Of course I uploaded whatever videos I uploaded that I felt like, because obviously it was my channel, but I always try and made it subscriber related, which is why I made that post and asked what you guys want. And then I started many different series. This is when top 5 fails, top 10 stunts at the time was also going on, multiplayer Mondays, I can't even remember the series that I started. But at this time, obviously I'd left college, I was in university at the time, throughout or whatever how many years had passed. And yeah, so this was about my 3rd year in university already, and I can't believe the amount of success I'd already achieved. But this is when I was really busy, and I still was uploading these videos. But for some reason, like I said, I don't know why the interest in my videos really started to decrease. And even after making these new series, yes, my channel picked up again for about 2 months, and that was about it. Then it started to plateau. Then I said to myself, okay, I really need to consider whether this is something I should continue doing or not, because a lot of my free time that I had was going into YouTube, and I wasn't really well at the time. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So I thought, okay, let me continue going. But then when I noticed that, alright, my channel is not doing well, then I said to myself, okay, it's time to start considering ending things. And I'm gonna get into the reason I mentioned towards the start of the video, is where my other part of my outside my university life. This is something I've never talked about, but throughout university, especially in my final year, I was under a lot of stress. I was doing a lot of things. Obviously I was very occupied with university, but on top of that, I also obviously there was revision and stuff like that, but there was fasting going on as well throughout the month of Ramadan. So I was fasting, and put all of this together, I lost a serious amount of weight, and my physical health wasn't that great. And at the same time, I was also stressed about my YouTube, because I wasn't uploading at the time, and I knew there was people leaving or weren't interested, and I wanted to make sure that I had that interest in my channel, because when I do something, I try and give my 100% inside it. And I know I've not done that in YouTube anymore, because I've lost that connection that I had. But yeah, so I was physically not very well, and recently, we're talking just a few months now, about 4 or 5 months, I've started training with one of my friends who is kind enough to do that. He's a personal trainer, and I've known him for a long time. So he's been like showing me like gym workouts and all sorts, because honestly guys, I was in a really bad state, and I've never talked about this because it's very personal and I don't want to get into it too much. But let's put it this way, that I lost so much weight to the point where I could see my own ribs in the mirror, and that really scared me. So I thought, I really got to watch my health. Yes, I used to play a lot of badminton, but that used to keep me active and healthy, but to a certain extent, not really healthy, or I wasn't physically fit. So this is something that I've started as well. So outside my university life, I'm training as well to make sure I stay physically healthy, and that is where a lot of my time goes as well. And I'm at the point where I've always said to you guys, get your priorities straight. Asphalt is just a game, but yes, YouTube was more than just a hobby to me at the time, and then throughout my career as well on YouTube. But when I realized that, okay, people aren't interested in my videos anymore, then that meaning started to die down. But there's something I want to say, is that my cousin is someone who always believed in me, and honestly, you guys should thank him, because he's kept me going for this entire year. Before I even had my second pop-up, he honestly believed that I would reach 100,000 subscribers, and he understood better than my own brother and my sister, because they didn't really understand the concept of me doing YouTube, and my mom and dad as well. They knew I used to do it, but they never really got the point as to why. Obviously they don't understand the connection I had with you guys, but my cousin did, and he knew, and even to this day, he still knows the amount of time and sacrifice that I made behind my videos, and he honestly believed that I would reach 100,000 subscribers. And for the past few months, even to this day, he's always mentioning it and telling me, to keep going. And when I told him I'm quitting YouTube, before I even told you guys, he tried and convinced me not to. And it has nothing, it's not like he was benefiting from it, but he honestly tried to keep me going because he believed in me so much. And in a way, I'm sorry to let him down, because even to this day, he still doesn't understand. He obviously, of course, he understands why, but he still thinks that I can get to where I want to, which is over 100,000 subscribers. So a big thank you to him, and I know he's watching this video because he does watch my videos. And yeah, so a big thank you to him, because he's kept me going for many months, and he's believed in me a lot, and that's what's pushed me to keep uploading videos for you guys. So yeah, anyway, going back to where my free time is being taken up, so that is why I don't have much time to do YouTube videos anymore, and that's something I'm prioritizing, which is my health, and I'm sure you guys will respect that decision. And once I leave YouTube, I can really focus on finishing off my masters and making sure I'm in a really good physical, healthy physical state as well, and maintain that throughout whatever it is I choose to do before I get a job and all sorts. So yeah guys, before I conclude this video, of course I have to mention this: the people I've worked with throughout the Asphalt YouTube program. A huge thank you to all of you who have joined, left, who are still here, the new guys that are in the group as well. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you guys, and thank you for bringing out the best in me. I honestly wouldn't be anything without you guys, and of course Fabian and Mina as well. A big thank you to you. I have so much respect for you both, for what you do for us and the way you help us, and the opportunities you've given me, like promoting my videos, giving me that promotion on my YouTube channel and all sorts. So yeah, a huge thank you to you guys. But before I leave, I want to clarify that once I've quit YouTube, I will not be quitting Asphalt itself. I'll still be playing Asphalt, so you'll still see me on the Asphalt 9 leaderboards. Asphalt 8 maybe not that much, I haven't played that game in months. You'll still see me on Asphalt 9. I'll still be doing videos for the YouTube program, because I have too much respect for them to quit. They've given me so many chances, and they've done so much for me that I can't just abandon them like that. So very rarely I'll be doing videos, but it'll only be uploaded on the Asphalt YouTube channel, the official Asphalt channel. Once my last video, which is on the 30th of December, once that's done, there will be no returning for me at all. So that will be my final video. But don't forget, you can still see me on playing Asphalt. Connect with me on Google Plus. I'm still there, even though I'm very inactive. You can still talk to me on Hangouts as well, on Google Plus. Mention me if you need to. So you guys will still see me around, but just very little, and absolutely not on YouTube though. I hope I've clarified everything that I need to. And one thing, of course, I have to mention that I did say if I reach 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a face reveal, but we know that that's not gonna happen. And a lot of you have requested that I do a face reveal, but in my way, I think that if you guys have followed an unknown voice and someone who you've not seen before and still managed to respect and remember, I believe that you guys, it will be better. I think that you guys will remember me even better if you don't see who I am. Like I said, I don't have any insecurities of what I look like, apart from obviously my physical body, but obviously I'm not going to show that live public on YouTube. But what I look like, I have no insecurities about that. But if you guys can remember me throughout what I've achieved and how I've interacted with you guys, and how, I believe I forgot to mention this, but yes, throughout my entire YouTube career, I've had people who've hated me, and maybe that hasn't really got to me. Maybe some of the comments kind of demotivated me or whatever, but it wasn't a big factor that decided, alright, you know, I'm gonna quit YouTube. That was not the reason. But what I will say is that I am very, very disappointed in some people that throw so much hate or shade towards the people in the Asphalt YouTube program. We are in that program because of what we've achieved throughout our videos and the sacrifices we've made, and for people to hate on us thinking we get cars for free just like that, that is something that definitely put me off. And I'm so glad that I'm quitting YouTube in time, because the amount of hate we get is unbelievable. And I will always stand by those people in the Asphalt YouTube program, because what they do is amazing, and what they've achieved and accomplished is also amazing, and I have too much respect for that. And I'm just so disgusted by the fact that there are so many people out there that hate on us for no reason. But anyway, on my channel, of course I've had haters and all sorts, but I honestly am so happy to say that my personality, even though you guys have never met me, you just throughout YouTube, throughout the internet, I've been able to portray my personality, and that's something people really respect about me. That means so much to me as well. So yeah guys, that is something that I want you to remember me by, not by my face or by whatever it is that you might think that I'm big because of the amount of subscribers. I have nothing to do with that. I'm hoping you guys remember me through what I've accomplished and my character that I've had in the relationship and connection I've had with you guys. So once again, a big thank you to all of you for watching. I hope this video explained everything there is, and I will see you guys and speak to you one last time in my final video. And as always, take care, thank you for watching, and I'll see you one last time in a few days. Bye.